The sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
Bulldog Sports page brought to you by Kaufman and Lind Injury Attorneys. He is Mike the Bulldog Bianchi, there somewhere deep in the bowels of Metro West in the luxury condo, ready to do his thing.
That's right. How about your Miami Dolphins getting it done last night on Monday Night Football? A gritty 23-15 victory over the Rams. Tyreek Hill actually caught a touchdown pass for the first time since the season opener, so that was good to see. Kudos to the Miami defense, which forced 2 turnovers, kept the Rams out of the end zone all night long. The Rams only scored on 5 field goals, and Tua, even though he only threw for 207 yards, very efficient. He was 9 of 12 on third downs alone, so all around a great victory for the Dolphins. The Dolphins, they're 3-6. Not saying that they're going to make the playoffs, but there's a chance.
They have one of the easier remaining schedules in the league.
And they saved the state of Florida, Pat. You were talking about it. We were talking about it earlier. Thank God the Dolphins won.
State of Florida, what were we? We were 0-11, right?
As far as combined college and pro games over this past weekend, yeah.
God.
Yeah, we were 0-11, so we finished 1-11 for the week. Not a good week, but hey, at least the Dolphins did save us from going over. Yeah, you look at the Dolphins' schedule as compared to some of the other wild card contenders like the Broncos, the Chargers, obviously the Bengals and some teams like that. So, maybe. Who knows? By the way, did you see Tua's tackle last night? Tua throws an interception last night. So he goes to tackle the guy. He goes low to tackle this linebacker. Goes low to tackle the linebacker with his upper body, and everybody's just gasping. What are you doing, dude? You shouldn't be tackling.
Wave him on. Wave him by.
Yeah. Give him a high five as he goes. I just Googled it. What is he thinking?
With that soft melon of his, he shouldn't be tackling anybody. So.
Oh, God, Pat. You got to see this.
The Gators had a basketball game last night. They're embattled basketball coach Todd Golden, who's being investigated for Title IX allegations of stalking and sexual harassment by several women. He got a rousing ovation by Gator fans last night. His team's undefeated. They're ranked. They beat Grambling State last night, 86-82. And yes, he did get a rousing ovation, but that's just how fans are.
That's weird. So, I'm sorry, that's a little weird. I know that you're innocent until proven guilty, but if I'm in that game, I don't think I'm cheering somebody on who has that stuff alleged,
Right. Right. Speaking of celebrating, did you see the video? So Georgia loses to Ole Miss in Oxford on Saturday, and the Ole Miss fans stormed the field. Well, this Georgia player, backup safety, what's his name? Jake Pope. So these Ole Miss fans sort of converge on Jake Pope, and he starts jumping up and down, celebrating with the Ole Miss fans, and it's caught on video. So Kirby Smart said, "What an idiot!" He called the guy an idiot. All right. Turns out, I guess these fans knew him from high school or something, so they, he's jumping up and down with them, celebrating, and did not a good look. And
wow. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go watch the video. It's amazing. Yeah. So, but the guy was a transfer. He originally went to Alabama, so you wonder if he really has much loyalty to Georgia. Anyway.
Hey, I'm turning around the computer to show
Tua,
Pat the Tua hit. What a dummy. I love Tua. I think he's a great positive influence, but come on, man.
Hey, how about the Cleveland Cavaliers, Bulldog?
Yeah, they're 12-0 now. The team that knocked the Magic out of the playoffs, they're 12-0. Obviously, that's a franchise record. I think they set. Was there some other record last night they set for going 12-0?
I don't know.
It's a franchise record, and of course, it's the franchise that had LeBron. LeBron never started 12-0. I think it's the hottest start since the Golden State Warriors record-breaking team of several years ago.
Wow.
So, yeah, unbelievable what they're doing. Sad news, by the way, in the NFL and college football. John Robinson, former USC coach, former Los Angeles Rams coach, successful at both levels, by the way. One of the few coaches who was successful at both levels, college and the NFL. He's a college football Hall of Famer. He's not in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, but he took the Rams to several playoff appearances. So he passes away yesterday at the age of 89.
What had been going on with him? I had not even seen him on the radar in many, many years.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, he's been retired for quite some time. I think his last coaching job was at UNLV, which was his alma mater. Yeah. Former Jaguars head coach Jack Del Rio, he resigns as an advisor at the University of Wisconsin. He got caught on Friday night at midnight. Friday night at midnight.
Oh, that is so far behind the scenes. Go ahead and do it because we're going to have a knockdown, drag-out rock and roll party in the streets.
Yeah, well, evidently that's what he was having because he got caught for DUI Friday night in Camp Rand.
Lyrical reference to Florida band Axe from way back in the day.
Oh my God, you too. You're like little kid. If every listener right now knew behind the scenes what you guys are. Your children, and that's me saying that. That's scary.
I will guarantee you there's a
Friday night at midnight. We're all gonna get what we need: a knockdown, drag out, rock and roll party in the street.
Any of you who go back to the DIC days are nodding in approval right now. That's all I can say.
That's a band called Axe again. Yeah. We will. Yeah, I heard you say it before. Just gotta.
What about the Stranger Band? You guys remember them?
Stranger Band. Swamp Woman. Yeah. Mike the Bulldog Bianchi, host of Open Mic on AM 740, FM 96.9. The Game. And he's on adjacent, or he comes in during his show, which is on adjacent to us. Take time for the sports page here on JRR, brought to you by Kaufman and Lind.
And we talk Florida bands who didn't quite make it big time as well.
Yes.
Yes. You can listen to Under Oath with attorney Jeff Kaufman every Saturday morning, 7:30, FM 96.9. The Game. You can catch extended versions on your favorite streaming platform.
Linton Taco. On demand. Download the iHeartRadio app.